Hello, Paula. Hi, Paula. Can you hear me?
Hi.
Hi, how are you?
Yeah, I'm fine. How
Good.
about
I'm good, thank you. Hello, Michael. Can you hear me? Hello, Michael. I can't hear you, Michael. If you're talking.
Bảo
Paula,
Minh
could you
ơi,
turn your camera on, please?
Bảo Minh. Bảo Minh ơi.
Thank you, Paula.
Oh, okay. Maybe Mick has some problem. Okay.
All right, I saw that this mic has some problems. Okay, but he obviously can hear us. Okay. Thank you, Michael. Thank you for your message on chat. Paula, Michael. Hello, Hakan.
Hello,
How are you?
I'm fine, thank you.
Hello, Cho Zhang.
Yes, hello.
How are you, Cho Zhang?
I'm great.
Good. That's good. Okay, can you please turn your cameras on? Hakan and Cho Zhang. Wow, is that the sun I can see behind you, Hakan?
Yes.
Is it the sun? Wow, is it a sunny day there?
Oh yeah, sunny, but it is truly my light.
Right. Okay. Okay. That's good. Hello again, Mrs. Ha.
Hello. Yeah.
Okay, so Michael's trying to connect again, I can see.
Yeah. Hà Khánh định bao giờ thi hả con?
Con chưa biết ạ.
Ồ, thế phải cố lên chứ. Thấy đợt tầm rồi là làm bài nghe rồi đúng không? Phải chịu khó làm đấy nhá. Gọi là mà đấy mấy em học lớp 10 đấy nhưng mà các em mới làm khá lắm, có cái thằng Nghĩa nó toàn 36 37 điểm rồi đấy. Nó làm lần nào đã được toàn 36 37, có nghĩa là điểm trên nghe thì trên 7 đó. Con phải cố lên, tôi hàng làm chăm chỉ hơn lên nữa vào. Với lại tuần nào các bác thấy cái gì cái Ngọc Ngọc cũng viết bài gửi cho thầy. Là bác gửi lại cho mấy đứa. Mà Hà Khánh thì chịu khó viết xong gửi thầy chữa cho tranh thủ chứ. Phải biết tận dụng và lợi dụng chứ đúng không?
Okay, who else is here? Hello, Zung Ha. Hi, Zung Ha. Can you hear me, Zung Ha? I can't hear you yet. Okay, I'll come back to you. Hello, Nok.
Hello.
How are you?
I'm good.
Good. And hello, Tone. How are you, Tone?
Ngọc cái máy tính của nhà con nó vẫn chưa thay đổi được à Ngọc?
Okay, can everyone turn their cameras on,
con vẫn bị
please?
đeo thế hả?
Vâng ạ.
Ồ, không làm nào được cả.
Vâng.
Hoặc là hay là con có thể mở trên màn hình máy tính, xong con mở thêm cái điện thoại để nghe mà nói.
I can see you, Michael. That's good. Can you hear me?
The micro has some problem with his mic. It's a speakerphone.
His mic. Okay. All right. Okay, but he can hear us, obviously. Okay, Michael, just join us when you can. Can the rest of you turn your cameras on, please? All I can see so far, I can see Tone, I can see Paula, I can see Bao Min, I can see Hakan. Okay, Nok. Now, Nok, how are you feeling?
I think I'm okay right now.
Okay, so is your mouth feeling better?
Yes.
Oh, good. Can you eat?
Oh, yes.
Okay, that's good. That's good. So you have recovered from the operation. Okay, Cho Zhang.
Yes.
Yes, Cho Zhang, can you move your camera down a little bit, please? All I can see is the top of your head. I like to see all my students, please.
Ok, let me tell. Xin lỗi các bạn nhé, cho cô cắt ngang lời một chút này. Tức là thầy hôm một giờ thầy vừa mới nói chuyện, sáng nay thầy vừa gọi điện, thầy nói chuyện, thầy bảo là thầy muốn yêu cầu tất cả các con là trong xuyên suốt giờ học là bật camera lên. Bởi vì là để thầy muốn các con là tập trung vào bài học. Và đến lúc mà thầy sửa lỗi sai của các bạn khác thì chúng mình cũng lắng nghe để xem thầy sửa sai các bạn khác như thế nào. Bởi vì nếu không thì cái việc học rất là mất thời gian. Nhưng mà thầy đã phải hỏi ý kiến cô trước khi ấy, vì là thầy không muốn xảy ra cái chuyện, tí cô sẽ gửi cái đường link của một cái bài báo về một cái thầy giáo người New Zealand là chỉ việc lấy có một cái phone tai của một cái đứa trẻ ra khỏi tai của đứa trẻ đó. Thế và sau đó thì bây giờ bị hầu tòa, và sau đó thì ông ấy cũng bị lằng nhằng rất là nhiều. Nhưng mà thầy muốn là cái việc học nghiêm túc là bật camera lên và có tương tác với nhau trong giờ học. Thế cho nên là tức là cái camera thẳng giống mọi người đặt, có thể camera đặt giống như là Paula đang đặt đấy kìa, tức là thẳng cả khuôn mặt của mình như thế nhá, để trong lúc mình học thì thầy sẽ quan sát là con sẽ làm gì và tương tác với thầy như thế nào đấy. Qua bảo cọc thế là ok rồi đúng không? Giống như của Paula để thế là chuẩn rồi. Châu Giang con để thẳng mặt lên một chút nữa nhé, để làm sao nhìn hết cả cái khuôn mặt của mình đó. Bởi vì trong cái lúc thực ra cái này kể cả yêu cầu quốc tế thì thế thôi, trong lúc giờ họp thì người ta vẫn phải để một cái camera như thế mà nhá. Chỉ có điều là Tây nó rất là nghiêm khắc với cái chuyện là động chạm vào người ai đấy. Cho nên là cái thấy bị là thầy tức, thầy cáu quá vì chúng nó nghe nhạc trong giờ, thấy lấy ra khỏi tai thôi, thế mà thấy phải hầu tòa mất bao nhiêu lâu, và bây giờ bắt đầu mới xong cái vụ việc đấy. Ok, thank you teacher.
Thank you, Mrs. Ha. Okay, so can please Hakan and Jung Ha, can you turn your cameras on, please?
Bật lên đi, đừng để nhắc nhiều, mất thời gian ạ.
And Hakan, I know is your word. Thank you, Hakan. Just waiting for Jung Ha. So from now on, I'm going to ask you please to leave your cameras on during the lesson. Thank you. So I can see you. I find it sometimes very hard. I feel sometimes like I'm just talking to myself because I can't see you very much. So it's going to be a bit easier for me and hopefully for you too, to have the camera on all the time. It's much easier for me to interact with you. So thank you for that. Jung Ha, I'm still waiting to see you.
Dương Hà làm nhanh em con nhé.
Please allow me not to put my camera on this lesson. Okay, Jung Ha, I hope you can put it on next lesson though. Okay, because it's much easier, as I say, if I can see everyone. And please don't be shy. It is the same for everyone. It is just like we are in a class together. All right, if we were in a class together, of course, we would see each other face to face. So please don't be shy. All right, you will get used to this very quickly and soon you'll forget it's on. Okay, so very quickly, I will show you what we're going to do in the lesson today. First of all, we're going to do a little bit of speaking, which we haven't done for the last lesson or so. And then we're going to go back into looking at, first of all, the writing, where we are writing notes for the essay that you do for the Ielts test. And then we're going to look at some more, going to review the holiday vocabulary that we looked at last week. And we're also going to look at some sports vocabulary. So first thing I'm going to ask you to do is I'm going to ask you this question here. Would you rather dine by yourself or watch a good movie alone? I want you to give me, please, 2 or 3 sentences on this. Okay, so I'm not going to give you any time to prepare this because you should be able to say this straight away without thinking too much. Dine, by the way, is a formal way of saying eating in English. Dine, it's formal. Would you like to dine with me tonight? Would you like to eat with me tonight? Would you like to have dinner with me tonight? They all mean the same thing. So dine is just a formal way of saying eat. Okay. I'll shut that down so I can see and listen to you. Tone, can you go first, please? Tone. 2 or 3 sentences, please, Tone. Would you rather dine by yourself or watch a good movie alone?
I could watch a good movie alone. I don't really want to die myself alone.
Yes.
Mm.
Because.
Because when I'm bored or when I'm alone, I'm often like invite my friends to my house or go out for dinner.
Okay, that's fine. So remember 2 or 3 sentences tone. So remember, I'm the examiner, all right? So you have to give me 2 or 3 English sentences. So you always have to give me a reason. Otherwise, I will ask you. Okay, Paula, you're next.
I would rather watch a movie alone because personally, I think when I watch a movie by myself, I would feel more comfortable and easy to express my feelings when I watch a movie. So that's
Okay.
why I would rather.
Sure,
yeah.
sure. And now please give me a sentence about the other side of it. So why would you rather dine with other people than by yourself? Do you see what I mean?
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
I think like during a meal there would be there should be conversations going there. So
Yep, there should be conversations going on. Yeah,
Yeah,
going on. Yeah. Yep, that's fine, Paula. Okay. So what you said to me then, that is what I want the rest of you to do as well. So you need to give me just a couple of reasons which one you choose and why, and then why you would choose the other one. Thank you, Paula. Knock, please.
Oh, yes.
Hi, Knock. Would you rather dine or eat by yourself or watch a movie by yourself?
Well, I think if I have to choose, I prefer watching a movie alone. I mean, I love watching movie. It's my pastime. So, I think watching movies alone is more suitable for me compared to dining by myself.
Okay, good. That was all good English. Just if you're going to talk about a movie as a pastime, which is good, it's best to use another adjective in front of pastime, okay? Such as
Yeah.
watching movies is my favorite pastime. Okay?
Yeah.
Watching
Okay.
movies is my favorite pastime. Usually a native English speaker wouldn't say watching movie is my pastime. Okay, the pastime is usually means more than one thing. So you would have to say something like favorite pastime. Okay?
Yes.
To make it sound more natural. All right? So you would say watching movies is my favorite pastime. But the rest of that was fine. Thank you, Nok. Okay, Cho Zhang.
yes, I'm here.
Okay, would you rather eat by yourself, Cho Zhang, or would you rather watch a movie by yourself?
So actually, I prefer eating by myself because I don't know, but personally, I like watching movie in a groups, and I found that is quite entertaining. So
You say, sorry, you said you find it quite entertaining.
yes.
Entertaining, okay? You find it quite entertaining. Okay, that was good, Cho Zhang. Again, just a little bit longer next time we do this, okay? I need one more sentence. So remember what I asked Paula to do. I asked her to tell me she chose, watching a movie by herself. And then I got her to talk about whether she preferred eating by herself or eating with other people. And she told me about that. Michael, can you talk yet? You can shake your head or nod your head. Michael.
Hello?
You can talk. I can hear you. Welcome to class.
Yeah, I just reinstalled the app and update to the newest version, so it can
Okay.
give you
Oh, okay. You did that very fast. Well done. All right. So would you rather eat by yourself or watch a movie by yourself? If you had to choose one, which one would you choose?
would rather watch a movie by myself. because watching a movie alone, it gave me the feeling of chilling to myself. And for the other answers, I would like to eat out with my parents, so it will give out a family cheers and a fun family conversation for a
Okay.
dinner.
Okay, good. Did you say fun family conversation? Did I hear that correctly?
I mean to say a good family.
Oh, good family conversation. Okay, at dinner. Very good. Good answer. Thank you, Michael. Okay, Hakan.
Hello.
Hello, Hakan. Do you want me to repeat the question or do you remember?
I remember. Okay.
Okay.
So I would rather watch a movie because I'm lazy and I don't want to have to pay for a meal. So I would rather to watch a movie to relax and have a more entertained time.
Okay, entertain time. That's not quite correct. Can you say that another way, please, Hakan? I'm not sure what you are trying to say.
Okay, and
Entertain time. You mean what? You find a movie entertaining? Is that what you're saying?
yes, I want to
Okay.
say that watching a movie is more entertaining than eating a meal.
Ah, right. Watching a movie is more entertaining. Entertaining. Okay. Watching the movie is more entertaining than eating a meal. Okay, that was the only mistake. Thank you, Hakan. Okay, Sung Ha.
Hi.
Hi, Sung Ha. Okay. Would you rather eat by yourself or watch a movie by yourself?
I think
If
I
you-
would rather die by myself because
Yes.
I want to watch the good movie with my friends or family so that we can spend time together.
And what about eating?
Because I have a weird eating habit, so I don't want anyone knows about it. So I would rather.
Really? Okay. Do you have a rare eating habit? I'm trying to think of a better way to say that in English. A rare eating habit. Probably the better than rare is to say unusual. Unusual is a more common word in English to describe what you are saying, Jung Ha. So you would say, I have unusual eating habits, so I prefer to eat alone. Can you say that, please, Jung Ha?
I have unusual eating habits, so I prefer to die alone.
Okay, perfect. Perfect English. Perfect English. Okay, Jung Ha, thank you. Min Duk, hello.
Hello,
Hello, Min Duk, how are you?
I'm fine.
I'm good, good. Can you turn your camera on, please, Min Duk? You will see everyone has
Okay.
their cameras on for the lesson now. Hi, good to see you. Okay, Min Duk, would you, if you had the choice of eating with someone else or eating by yourself or watching a movie by yourself or watching a movie with other people, which one would you choose? So would you rather eat by yourself or watch a movie by yourself?
I would rather watch a movie by myself because I want to watch the whole movie alone. And it is quite annoying if maybe my friends sits next to me and then he tried to discuss with me about the
movie. About the movie. Yeah. Okay. So the only thing you said wrong there, you should say he tries to discuss with me about the movie. Okay. You said he tried to discuss. In this case, you need to use a different form of the word, has to be tries. he tries to discuss with me about the movie. Okay, otherwise the English was good. Thank you. All right, this is just an exercise to get you warmed up and also just to get you used to talking 2 or 3 sentences to someone like an examiner when you are under a little bit of pressure. For me, by the way, to answer this question, I would say I would much rather watch a movie by myself than eat by myself. I don't mind watching a movie by myself because I can get involved in the story and watch what is happening on the screen. And it doesn't matter whether I am doing it alone or with, it doesn't matter if I'm doing it alone. But if I'm eating, I would much rather eat with other people, because when you're eating, it's fun to talk and to discuss maybe the food or discuss what each other is doing during the day, or discuss some topic. So much more fun eating by yourself. In a movie, of course, you don't have to talk. So it doesn't matter if you're watching it by yourself or not. Okay, so that is a very long answer to that question, but that is the sort of thing you should be thinking about with these sorts of questions. Okay, so what I'm going to show you now is just, I've shown you this some months ago, but again, this is just to remind you about the sort of things you need to practice when you are talking English to someone who asks you a question. Okay, so you will see here, I won't read you the whole thing, but at the start of the Ielts test, the examiner will ask you just a few questions about yourself. So you have to reply using 2 or 3 sentences only. Okay, I know some people, they try to talk too much. You don't need to, and the examiner doesn't want to hear that. This is just at the start of the exam. So please try and remember this, KISS, which stands for keep it simple, KISS. So when you are doing your replies, just keep your answers simple, but remember you need to have 2 or 3 sentences. So you can't just say, yes, I like this, or no, I don't like that. You always have to say why you don't like something, okay? But otherwise, keep it simple, KISS, all right? So if the examiner asks you, what's the most interesting part of Hanoi? You start off answering by saying, the most interesting part for me is probably Hon Kiem Lake, because it's always nice to walk around the lake and you get to see lots of different people, and you can also buy ice cream there. Okay, so I gave 2 or 3 sentences as an answer for that. Hakan. Hakan.
Hello.
Hello, Hakan. What's the most interesting part of Hanoi for you?
Well, I think it's at many good restaurants with a cheap price.
Okay, so you're not answering the question. Okay, I asked you the most interesting part of the city. So that means some place in the city, not restaurants.
Oh,
So a place, for example, I gave the example of Hon Kiem Lake. Okay.
well, I think it give Westlake.
Westlake, okay. And because?
Because it has a good view and like you said, also ice cream too.
Okay, good. Okay, so it has a good view, either a good view or it has good views. All right, either one of those. But if you're going to say good view, you must have a in front of it. It either has a good view or good views. Okay, thank you for that. All right, so this is, again, the sort of questions that they might ask you. They might ask you something about your house or apartment. So you have to know some words about housing. All right. Is your apartment spacious, which is another word another way of saying big or large, or is it small? Is your apartment comfortable or uncomfortable? Okay, is your apartment hot or cold? So you have to think of these words, these description words, as part of your answer. Cho Zhang.
Yes, I'm here.
Okay, Cho Zhang, do you live in a house or apartment?
So to be honest, I like living in an apartment because
Yes,
I like
because
the height of a tower, and I found that living in a high position like that can bring like a lot of benefits. So firstly, that the securities in an apartment is very well, and the view that we can see in the rooms in an apartment is also very.
okay, Cho Zhang, this is very good. This is good, but it's a little bit too long, okay, for this question. Remember I said about keeping it simple? Okay, so you only need to answer in 2 or 3 sentences. So you might like to say, I enjoy living in an apartment because it has many benefits. Then you just say, for example, living high in an apartment, you get a very good view. And that's all you need to say to answer that question. Okay, so just 2 or 3 short sentences. Does that make sense, Cho Zhang?
Yes.
Okay, so mentioning benefits is fine. That's very good. But you only need to give one example of a benefit. Okay, and you use the words for example. So you say there are many benefits to living in an apartment. For example, you often get a really good view. And that's all you need to say. Okay, thank you, Cho Zhang. All right, the same with questions where they might ask you, who do you live with? So you say, I live with my parents, my brother, and the cat. The cat is called whatever the cat is called. My brother is 5 years older than me, and he goes to university. Another thing worth remembering is it is okay to repeat the question while you are thinking about it. So if the examiner says to you, how is your home decorated? You can say, how is my home decorated? Well, my home is decorated with purple paint. Okay, so you can repeat, it's okay to repeat the question while you are thinking about it. Again, if they ask you a question like, do you like living there? You have to say more than just, yes, I do, or no, I don't. If they ask you a question like, what do you do every day? Remember just 2 or 3 things. You don't have to give them a long list of everything you do in a day. They only want to hear 2 or 3 sentences. Right. And the same with these sort of questions. What do you study? Okay, you talk about the subjects you're studying, maybe why you choose that subject. Do you like your studies? Yes, I like it because, or no, I don't like it because. Are there any questions about anything to do with that? No? Okay, good. All right, what I'm going to do now is give you a quick practice, very quick practice of part 1 of the Ielts speaking test. I'm going to start with you, Zung Ha. Can you hear me, Zung Ha?
Yes, I can hear you.
Okay, so I'm going to start off exactly as I would if I was an examiner, okay? Exactly as I would. So I'm going to say to you, hello, please take a seat. My name is Rick. Can you tell me your name, please? And I want you to say to me, hello, Mr. Rick. My name is Zung Ha. Pleased to meet you. Okay,
Hi.
can you remember that?
Yes.
Okay, and then I'm going to ask you just a couple of questions, all right?
Okay.
And I want you to give me answers that are 2 or 3 sentences. Okay, Zungha?
Okay.
Okay, here we go. We're going to pretend this is a test. All right. Hello, please take a seat. My name is Rick. What's your name?
Hi, Mr. Rick. My name is Zungha. It's nice to meet you.
Okay, Zungha. I'd like to ask you some questions. Let's talk about food. What sort of food do you like to eat?
What food do I like to eat? So I think I like the most is fast food because it's really delicious and easy to buy.
Okay, what sort of new food do you think you would like to try that you haven't tried already?
I think I would like to try sashimi because I don't have a lot of chance to try it. So I would like to
Okay.
try.
Okay, good answer, Zungha. That was very good. Excellent. Okay, just be careful with some of the forms of your words. I think you said I would. What was your last sentence, Zungha? Can you remember what she said?
About the last question?
Yes. What food you would like to try? You said, I think I would like to try sushimi.
Sashimi.
Yes, because
I don't have a lot of chance to try it.
aha, because I don't have a lot of chance. I don't have any chances to try it is the correct English. All right?
Okay.
Because I don't have any chances to try it or any chance to try it. Can you say that for me, please, Zungha?
Because I don't have any chance to try it.
Okay, good, perfect. All right, that's the way to construct that sentence. Very good, Zungha. Thank you. You did very well. All right, Minduk.
Yes.
Okay, do you know what to do, Minduk?
Yeah.
Did you hear what she said? Okay. Hello, please take a seat. My name is Rick. Can you tell me your name, please?
Hello, Mr. Rick. My name is Doug. It's nice to meet you.
Ah, very nice to meet you too. Okay, let's talk about food. Doug, what sort of food is your favorite?
My favorite food is pizza because I really like how it tastes, and I really like crunchy foods. So
Okay, good. I really like how it tastes. How it tastes. Okay, have to put the S on the end of taste. I really like how it tastes. And what was the next thing you said? You talked about it being crunchy. Is that right?
yeah.
Yeah. So can you put that in a sentence, please? So I really like how it tastes and I really like.
Nói lại Đức. Nói lại đoạn đi xem nào. Đoạn cuối đó.
I really like crunchy food.
I really like crunchy food. Is that what you said?
Yes.
Yeah, that's good. I really like how it tastes and I really like crunchy food. That's good, Doc. Okay, that's good. Good answer. Good. You gave reasons each time. Okay. Cho Zhang, are you ready?
Yes.
Okay. Hello, please take a seat. My name is Rick. Can you tell me your full name, please?
Hello, Mr. Rich. It's glad to meet you. My full name is Moyon Choza.
Okay, very nice to meet you too. All right, now let's talk about some food. Do you like eating out or can you cook for yourself?
So I like eating seafood, and I don't know, but I found that it's very fresh, and when we cook it, it's still very juicy and not dry. And absolutely, dishes I cannot cook by myself.
Okay, so you answered the question in the end, but you have to answer the question right from the start. Okay, Cho Zhang. So you should say, so I asked you, do you like eating out or cooking for yourself? So you might say, I prefer eating out. And I really like eating seafood because it's very delicious and I can't cook it for myself.
Yes,
Okay, Cho Zhang,
yes,
does that make sense?
yes.
Okay, but that's good. And I like the way, Cho Zhang, I like the way that you said, pleased to meet you before you said your name. Okay, that's fine. You can do it that way around if you like. All right, so that was correct. That was fine. Okay, Hakan.
I'm here.
Okay. Hello, please take a seat. My name's Rick. Can you give me your full name, please?
Hello, Mr. Rick. My name is Hakan, and nice to meet you.
Nice to meet you too. Do you like eating at home or do you like eating at restaurants?
Well, I prefer eating at the restaurant because I can choose different food for my meal, and I can enjoy different kinds of food in there.
Okay, what type of restaurants do you like the most?
So, well, I like enjoy different types of food, so I could choose buffet.
Sorry, you got choose. What was the last word you said?
Yeah, buffet. Yeah, I don't know how to read it.
Buffet. Okay. In English, they pronounce it the French way. All right, which is buffet.
Oh, okay.
Okay, buffet rather than buffet. All right, better to say buffet. Buffet. That's much more common. All right, good answers, Hakan. Okay, very good answers. And you gave me reasons each time. And the English was good. Okay, thank you, Hakan. All right, Michael.
Yep.
All right, Michael. Hello, please take a
Hello.
seat. My name is Rick. Can you tell me your full name, please?
My name is. Do I have to use my full name in like real life, or can I use my other name?
Whichever one you like. But remember, you're supposed to say first, hello, Mr. Rick.
Oh, okay, okay.
Yeah.
Hello, Mr. Rick. My name is Michael Envers, and I'm 15 years old.
Yeah, and I'm pleased to meet you.
And I'm pleased to meet you.
Okay. All right. Pleased to meet you too, Michael. Okay. So do you prefer eating at home or would you rather go to a restaurant?
Well, I prefer eating at home because I can make my food from my own, and the organic and the vegetable that I make are fresh and organic. So I won't be suspected about the restaurant food.
Okay, very good answer. So I won't be suspicious.
Suspicious
is the word, suspicious. I won't be suspicious about restaurant food. Okay, what is your favorite food to make at home?
Well, currently I don't have a favorite food to make at home, but if I have to choose, I would choose an omelette because it is easy to make and it is quite yummy if you make it right.
Excellent. So good answer. So please, the rest of you, did you hear what Michael said? He said, I don't currently have a favorite food to make at home, but if I had to choose, I would choose an omelette. So this is a great example. And thank you, Michael, for giving me the chance to talk about this. This is a good example of if you don't know something personally, okay, you just make something up. All right. So if you don't have a favorite food of your own, doesn't matter. Say, I don't really have a favorite food, but my mum's favorite food is spring rolls. She makes the best spring rolls in the world. Okay, that sort of thing. So even you don't have to talk about yourself as long as you talk about something else. So don't be put off by a question like that. Don't panic and think, oh, I haven't got a favorite food. Just talk about someone else's favorite food. So thank you, Michael. Good answer. And by the way, Zung Ha has been the only person who I've heard so far repeat the question back to me, which also is very good because it shows that you are understanding exactly what the examiner is saying. Okay, if you repeat the question back, and it also gives you a little bit more time just to think while you are saying that. Okay, Knock.
Yes.
Okay, are you ready?
Yes.
Okay. Hello, please come in. Please take a seat. My name is Rick. What's your name, please?
Hello, Mr. Rick. My name is Ngọc, and nice to meet you.
Okay, Knock. Very nice to meet you too. Let's talk about food, Knock. Do you have a favorite food?
Yes, I do. I think pizza is my favorite food.
Because why is pizza your
Oh.
favorite food?
I I love its spicy and flavorful taste.
I like it spicy and flavorful taste. Probably in this sort of sentence, you're better to say delicious than flavorful.
Yes.
Okay, not better to say delicious.
Yeah.
Okay, I like it spicy and delicious taste is better. All right. Okay, I'll ask you another question. Do you like eating at home or do you prefer eating in restaurants?
I prefer home cooking to eating at a restaurant, because eating at home is more healthy and more economical compared to eating out.
Okay, good answer. Eating at home is more, what did you say? Economical and more
And healthier.
and healthier than eating out. Okay, you choose the correct forms of the words too. Knock, well done. That's good. That's good. And that was a good length for an answer too. Okay, Paula, are you ready?
Yeah.
Hello, please take a seat. It's nice to see you. Thank you for coming to the test today. My name is Rick. Can you tell me your name, please?
Yes. Hello, Mr. Rick. I'm Paula, and I'm pleased to meet you.
Okay, very nice to meet you too, Paula. Now, let's talk about one of my favorite subjects, which is food. What sort of food do you like to eat, Paula?
Oh, my favorite sort of food is definitely desserts, and especially like croissant. You know, I really like the aroma of freshly baked croissant. It just gives me pleasure and it has a special charisma to me.
Okay. Do you like eating croissants at home, or would you rather go to a restaurant to eat a croissant?
I'll rather eat at home, and I can do it with my sister. I really enjoy the time that we spend together making a dessert like that. Yes, and it's really delicious and more tasty when we made it at home.
Okay, very good answer. I just want to check the second to last sentence. Did you say something like we can make a dessert exact? Is that what you said? I really like eating at home. I think you said with your sister. When we do that, we can make a dessert exact. Is that what you said?
No, I say that we can make it at home.
Yes. Okay,
Yeah,
I thought
and
you
we
said.
can enjoy it together.
Yeah, I heard that. I thought I heard you say something else too, which wasn't quite right, but doesn't matter. Okay, the rest of the answer was fine, and that's great. And you might have heard Paula used a word I haven't heard anyone else use so far tonight, and she talked about the aroma of the croissant, all right, which is a great sort of word to use because it shows you have a wide vocabulary. Rather than just saying, I like the smell of the food or the spicy taste, you can talk about aroma, which is a slightly more formal word, but a good word to use in this sort of situation. Thank you, Paula. Okay, last one, Tone. Are you ready, Tone?
Yeah.
All right, Tone. Hello. Thank you for coming today. Please take a seat. My name is Rick. Can you tell me your name, please?
Hello, Mr. Rick. I'm Khánh Toan. Pleased to meet you.
Very nice to meet you too, Tone. Now we're going to talk about food. Do you have a favorite food, Tone?
I'm not really have a favorite food, but I really like Vietnamese food, like ordinary food. For example, rice and something like that.
Okay. Remember, you say, I don't really have a favorite food is the correct English. Okay. Yeah, I think you said, I not really have a favorite food. Has to be don't. I do not have a favorite food. Okay, Tone?
Okay.
All right. Now, would you rather eat at home, Tone, or would you rather go out and eat at a restaurant with your friends?
I would rather eat at home. It's more comfortable for me and the price is more affordable. At home, I can talk with my friends and family for an hour without any annoying.
Okay. What was the last part of the sentence?
I can talk with
You said talk with my family and friends for an hour without
any annoying.
Any annoying, probably best not to say that. Just say at home, I can talk easily with my family and friends. Okay, but that's good. You gave me two good reasons there without me asking you, Tone. So that's good. Okay, so just remember when you say you have to say I not like. You have to say I don't like. I do not like. Okay, you have to say that. I do not like. All right, thank you, everyone. You all did pretty well at that. So again, we will practice this occasionally. This is exactly what will happen to you at the start of an Ielts test. These are the sort of questions the examiner will ask, and those are the sort of answers that you need to give. Remember, just 2 or 3 sentences explaining why you like something or why you don't like something. And it is a chance to show off adjectives that you might know, such as, or words, such as Paula was talking about the aroma. And again, I repeat what Zung Ha said, it's okay to repeat the question, all right? Do I like eating at home or do I like eating at restaurants? I think I like eating at restaurants. Okay, so it just gives you just another second or so just to think of an answer. Are there any questions about that exercise? Okay. All right. Time for today's test. All right, see how you go with this one. So this is countable and uncountable nouns. This is a very quick test. I think most of you should be able to do this by now. This shouldn't be too hard for most of you. So remember, many common nouns in English are uncountable. That is, they don't have a plural form, all right? So, for example, information, furniture, and help, okay, don't have a plural form. So you don't say informations, you don't say furnitures, and you don't say helps, or you do, but in a different context of sentence, okay? These words can be both plural and singular. Okay. So all you have to do is choose the correct word in each sentence. So I'll start in the reverse order that I just finished in. Tone, please. Tone, can you read sentence number 1?
The shop sells children's clothing and footwear.
Okay, so is it clothing or clothings, Tone?
Clothing.
Correct. It is clothing. All right. The shop sells children's clothing and footwear. Both clothing and footwear do not need S's on the end. They are already plural. Okay. Paula, number 2, please.
In developing countries, malaria still kills millions each year.
Thank you, Paula. That is correct. In developing countries. So country is singular. To make it plural, you need countries. And of course, you will notice that the spelling changes, by the way, for this particular word, countries. Again, there is no rule for this. For some reason, this word changes its spelling when you try to make it plural. So you can't just put an S on the end of countries. You have to change the spelling. Very annoying, I know, but just one of those things you have to learn. Okay, who is next? Michael.
Yep.
Okay, Michael, number 3, please.
She has 20 years of experience as a nurse.
Okay, correct, Michael. She has 20 years of experience as a nurse. All right, so it doesn't need an S on the end. All right, experience can be singular and plural. Thank you, Michael. Number 4, please. Cho Zhang.
Yes, I'm here.
Yes, Cho Zhang. Number 4.
The company sells specialist software for computer aid design.
Okay. So in this case, Cho Zhang, it is software, not softwares. Okay, it is software. Software is plural. So it doesn't need an S on the end. So software can be singular or plural. Okay, Cho Zhang?
Yes.
Okay, so it is software. The company sells specialist software for computer-aided design. That word is aided. Thank you, Cho Zhang. Zung Ha.
These patients need injection several times a day.
Okay, sorry, I missed the start of that. Zung Ha, can you start again, please?
These patients need injection several times a day.
Correct. Okay, injections several times a day. Okay, so you do need an S on the end of times in this context, in this sentence. Thank you, Zung Ha. Nok.
Yes.
Okay, Nok. Number 6, please.
It has excellent facilities with all the latest equipment.
Correct. It has excellent facilities with all the latest equipment. Okay, equipment is plural or singular. Okay, doesn't need an S on the end. Thank you, Nok. Minduk.
Here.
Okay, number 7, please, Minduk. Number 7.
Cigarette advertising has been banned in many countries.
Correct. Cigarette advertising has been banned in many countries. Advertising doesn't need an S on the end. Okay, you never hear of advertisings. Okay, it's just advertising. Okay, you guys are doing very well at this. Who haven't I asked yet? Did I ask you, Tone?
Yes, you have.
Okay. Hakan, please.
Number 8, right?
Number 8, thank you.
How often do you use public transport?
Sorry, with an S or without an S?
I think without an S.
Without an S is correct. How often do you use public transport? Correct. Okay, transports doesn't have an S on the end. It is just transport. Very good. All right, and last one. Oh, I can't remember who have I haven't asked now. I'll go back to you, Minh Duc. Minh Duc.
Yes.
Okay, number 9, please. Number 9.
The waiters all wear traditional Vietnamese dresses.
Aha, tricky one. In this sentence, it is actually dress. Okay. Dresses means the sort of thing that women wear, as in dresses. Okay. But Vietnamese dress means a traditional costume or clothes that any Vietnamese person can wear, whether they are men or women. So a little bit of a trick question, Minh Duc. The waiters all wear traditional Vietnamese dress. And also the word waiters gives you a clue, because waiters is used for men or males, okay? If it was waitresses, that is female, then either one would be correct. But because it says waiters, that gives you a clue that men don't usually wear dresses. Okay, so that gives you a clue that the correct answer in this case is dress. Okay, so a little bit of a tricky one to finish. All right, thank you, everyone. Okay, that was pretty much, I'm sure many of you got 9 out of 9, 100%. So it's good to know that you are aware of that. Are there any questions with any of those words before we finish this? Okay. All right. So now we're going back to this, which you might remember I was asking you to do as homework last week. And the homework question was this. All right. This is the sort of essay question you would be asked in the writing Ielts test. And what we are practicing, just to remind you, is you spend the first 5 minutes or so writing a brief plan for your essay. It's always much easier to write a plan than to write the essay. Don't just start writing the essay without a plan, otherwise very easy to get lost and very easy to get your ideas a little bit confused. Always best to have a plan. So before I do that, I will just show you. This is the one we looked at last week as well. I will show you the plan that I have written for this question. All right. Paula, can you read me the question, please?
In some countries, young people have become richer, healthier, and live longer, but they are less happy. What are the causes? What can be done to address this situation?
Thank you, Paula. So this is my plan, okay? And you can see the plan doesn't have to be long. Remember, this is only supposed to take you a maximum of 10 minutes in the exam, all right? And the first thing you always do in your introduction, you're going to paraphrase the task question, all right? So I've decided I'm going to paraphrase the task question, and I've thought about this, that there's one major cause why young people are less happy, all right? And I'm going to talk about the steps that should be taken to deal with this. Okay, so that's going to be my introduction. Remember, these are just notes, so I'm writing them in very abbreviated language. All right, these are just notes to guide me in my essay. Are there any questions about the introduction, what I've done here? I'm going to paraphrase the task question, all right, meaning I'm going to put it into different words, and then I'm going to say, well, there's one major cause that I can think of. Maybe you will think of something different. Remember, these are my notes and what steps should be taken. All right, in my body paragraph 1, I think the major cause that people are less happy is because of advertising. Young people are influenced by marketing, and I need to give some examples of this in the essay. So I've just put down, because these are notes, I've just put this down, give examples. All right. But in the essay, I will actually write out some examples. But the point I want to make is that having more possessions, having more things, even having more toys doesn't bring happiness, doesn't really bring happiness. Cho Zhang.
Yes, I'm here.
Yeah, Cho Zhang, do you agree with that, by the way? Does having more possessions make people more happy? What do you think?
So, can you explain more about the questions?
Of course. Okay. So if you have more things in your house or in your life, for example, maybe you have 2 or 3 motorcycles, all right? You have lots of different clothes that you can choose to wear. Okay. You have lots of different bags. Lots of different bags that you can put things in when you go out. You have lots of different pairs of shoes to choose from. Do you think having all those things makes you more happy?
So actually it's not totally make me feel happy, but it's like one of the part that can make my life feel better, because I
Okay.
feel I have enough everything.
Okay, good. That's a good answer. All right. Good answer, Cho Zhang. Thank you. So just remember, if you're not familiar with this word, possessions means things that you have or own. Possessions are things that belong to you. And the examples are things such as clothes, shoes, books, anything that is possessions, okay? And do they bring happiness? Cho Zhang, I think, said, I'm going to paraphrase you, Cho Zhang. I think you said, if you have enough, it will make you happy, all right? But if you have more than enough, it doesn't make you any happier. I think most people agree with that. Okay, so I said, going back to my paragraph 1, the major cause of people being unhappy is advertising, because you see lots and lots of advertising wanting you to buy all sorts of different things, making you feel sad if you don't have these things. But in reality, having lots of things doesn't really make you that happy. As long as you have enough, having any more doesn't make you happy. Okay, so my solutions to this is to ban advertising. Okay, ban means not to have advertising anymore, and instead encourage people to be active. For example, be happy playing sports or playing music or playing video games or watching movies. Okay, not to be just a passive consumer of the latest products. For those of you who are not sure what this means, to be a passive consumer, a consumer is someone who buys something. A consumer is someone who buys or uses something. All right, we are all consumers sometimes. We consume food. Okay, we use food. We buy and consume groceries. We buy and consume books, TV programs, clothes, everything. We are all consumers. All right. A passive consumer is someone who just buys what they are told to. The opposite. Can anyone tell me what the opposite of passive is in this case? I will ask someone. Knock.
Yes,
Can you tell me what the opposite of passive is?
is active.
Correct. Well done. The opposite of passive is active. Passive, if you are a passive person, it means you just sit back and let things happen to you. If you are active, it means you go out and you make things happen. That is the main difference between active and passive. Okay, and I'm sure you come across this in grammar as well. All right, so a passive consumer is someone who just looks at the advertising and then buys what the advertising tells them to. And for my conclusion, okay, as I've said, I want to restrict, which means to limit the amount of marketing, and I want to encourage young people to participate actively in things such as sport or some hobby or pastime, because my idea is that this will result in more happiness for young people instead of just buying things all the time. Now, you might agree with that or you might not. It doesn't matter, all right? Because all you need to demonstrate, of course, in the essay is that you can do the correct structure and that you can show you have some ideas and you can write about them clearly and concisely. That's all you need to show. Doesn't matter what your ideas are. There are no right or wrong answers for this, just how well you write or express them. So are there any questions with what I have done here? So you can see all I've done is written a couple of brief sentences, in fact, not even complete sentences in a couple of cases. The major cause advertising isn't really a complete sentence. These are just notes to guide me for what I'm going to write in my essay. Okay, so who has done the homework? Paula.
Yeah,
Yeah, did you do the homework, Paula, for this?
I did.
Okay, I'm sure you did. So I asked you last time, so I won't ask you this time, okay? I'll ask somebody else first this time. Okay, where are we? Michael.
Yep.
Yeah, did you do the homework, Michael?
Yeah, I've done, but I still miss out the body paragraph too, since I
Okay.
don't know how to continue the homework.
Okay,
Like
all
I
right,
don't
that's
have the
fine.
main tree for the ideas.
All right, can you just paste into this document when I share it with you? Can you
paste?
paste?
Okay.
Yeah, if I share it with you, okay?
Can you give me the link?
Yeah, I'll share the link with you. Hang on just a moment. Okay, everyone, you should be able to see this link. All right, and if you click on it, you should be able to paste into the document. I hope, Michael. I hope this works.
Okay, let me try. Oh, I got in.
Có vào được không ạ?
Okay,
Con có vào được
so
không
you
ạ?
are in.
I'm in.
Con có vào được không? Vào được chưa?
Có vào được rồi. Con
Ok.
paste cái bài của con đi.
Rồi. Bài chúng mày một nội dung là khoai nhờ bọn buổi sáng nó học ít hơn nữa.
Không phải, chắc là do
hơi bị nhiều.
Ooh, what happened with my book?
Yeah, what happened? You were in.
I don't think this is what's supposed to happen for this.
I remember last week when Paula did it, she could paste okay.
Yeah, my work is currently being blue.
Can't say, okay. So there's your intro, which is there.
Yeah.
Okay.
December.
All right.
Yeah, something definitely happened with my
Okay, that's okay, Michael. Don't worry. We can all read this. That's fine. All right. So for your introduction, a particular part of individual thinks that news has no connection to people's life. Okay. So I'll just correct your English a little bit. All right.
Oh, okay.
A particular, it should be either type or sort of individual. A particular type, not part.
Yeah,
Okay.
yeah.
A particular type or sort of individual thinks that news has no connections. It should be has, not have. Has no connections to people's lives. That's why it's a waste of time to read the newspaper and watch television news programs. In my point of view, I absolutely disagree with this statement. I think you would say, in my point of view, is not quite correct. You would say, from my point of view. But I think you don't need to say any of this anyway. You just say, I absolutely disagree with this statement.
Okay.
Okay. So you don't need any of this at all. All right. Body paragraph. First of all, news from newspaper and television programs brings you the update of your daily routine. It would also help with expanding your knowledge about people's lives. Okay. So you won't turn back into the cave era. All right. So you've got the right ideas, Michael. Okay. That's good. You just, I think, need to make it a little bit shorter. Okay. So
it should be short. I thought
yeah.
it's like the test. It should be longer. So
no,
I try to make it more
right.
detailed.
Okay.
That's why I lost time.
Yep. That's okay. I understand why, but you can make it shorter. So you see the answers that I wrote. They're much shorter. Okay. All I've done, all you need to do is make just notes to yourself. You have written complete sentences, which you would write in the essay. So please save this for the essay. Okay.
Yeah. Okay.
So you, for example, you could shorten this by saying news brings you updates and expands knowledge.
Oh, okay.
Okay, that's how you would just make a note for that. And then you would expand this in the essay to what you have written here. Does that make sense?
Okay.
Okay, so remember, so all you're writing in the notes is just a summary of this. Okay, so all you're writing for these notes is just your ideas.
Oh.
Okay, so like I've written here in the introduction, you paraphrase the task question, okay, and you would write, I disagree. That's your introduction. Okay, and then for your paragraph 1, again, you just write a very short version of what you have written here. Does that make sense, Michael?
Yeah, I misunderstood it into like making a whole speech about it.
Okay, that's okay. Don't worry. But this is why we're doing this exercise. Okay, so everyone is clear with what you need to do, and this is why it should only take 5 to 10 minutes, because you are just writing notes and just thinking about it. All right. Thank you, Michael. Okay, so I will delete that now. Okay, thank you.
Okay.
Okay, who is next? Hakan.
Waiting, I think the
Wait me to copy it, okay?
Yes, please, if you can. And if you can put it into the correct part of the document would be even better. Yeah.
Oh, can you see it?
Okay, where is it?
In the under. Yeah.
Okay, here it is. Okay, so this is good, Hakan. All right. Okay, but again, for the notes, it can be shorter. All right.
Okay.
Okay, so again, going back to what I wrote for this one. All right, just I just wrote paraphrase the task question. All right, that's all I write, because I will do that when I come to write the essay.
Oh, yeah, because
So
I forgot how to create a short plan, so
right.
I have write the whole thing in here.
You've written the whole thing, which is very good, Hakan. Very diligent. Okay, very good. Okay, but for this exercise, you don't need to. Okay, you just write paraphrase the task. Okay,
Okay.
and then you just write, as you've done here, I disagree. Because this is what you are going to write in the essay. So the introduction is just paraphrase the task question, I disagree. All right.
Okay.
All right, so next one, body paragraph 1. There are many reasons why people doing these activities is useless.
Yeah,
So again,
I think body 1 I will prove that why people think it is useless, and paragraph 2 is
yes,
the why I disagree.
yes, that's right. Yeah, that's right. Okay, so do you get the idea, Hakan, now?
Yes. I
Okay.
think.
Yeah, and you've got good example. For example, because of feeling bored when watching the news, many children are trending to play video games. Okay, so you would just write in your notes for this, you would just write, give example. Okay.
Oh, okay.
Just give example. That's all you need to write. Then in the essay, you would write what you have written here. You would give the example.
Okay.
Okay, and I'll just correct your English just slightly. Because of feeling bored of watching the news, many children, teenagers, the word would be tending, not trending. Okay, has to be tending to play games. Okay. In fact, I need to change this because it's not the correct tense. So you would just say tend to play video games. Many children and teenagers tend to play video games, read comments, okay, instead of gaining news. Isn't quite correct. Instead, yeah.
I don't know how to use words, so I think gaining news be like we can achieve more news.
That's a good try, okay? Instead of, there's not really one word that would substitute it. You would need to say something like this instead of paying.
You mean give attention to news?
Yeah, paying attention to the news, okay, is a better way of saying it.
Yes.
Okay, Hakan?
Okay.
Instead of gaining news doesn't quite make sense. I know what you were trying to say, though. So instead you would say, instead of paying attention to the news. All right. Since some people think the news not affected anything in their life, they might not care about this. Okay. All right. This is you have almost written the essay, Hakan.
Yeah, because I tell you I forgot how to write
right.
that, so I write a whole essay in here.
You write the whole essay. Okay, very good essay. But I just needed you to write the notes. All right. Okay. To exemplify, students usually only care about studies around chat. Okay.
Okay.
Many people want information about the country. Okay, so again, same thing with your paragraph 2, again, just writing the notes. And again, because I will just, in conclusion, I disagree. Okay, and that's fine. All right, that conclusion is fine.
Okay.
All right. So, but remember, yeah, you have basically written a whole essay. How long did this take you, Hakan?
Oh, I didn't look at my time too.
Okay. So remember the note, it shouldn't take you any more than 10 minutes, only 5 to 10 minutes. So with the notes, again, I will emphasize all you're doing is thinking and just writing down some ideas.
Oh, okay.
All right. What is
Perfect.
going to go in each paragraph? What is going to go in your introduction, whether you agree with something or not, okay? And what you might have in your conclusion. All right. That's all you need to do for this. All right. Thank you, Hakan. Thank you for giving such a thorough answer. Right. Okay. Who else? Cho Zhang.
Yes, I'm here.
Okay, Cho Zhang, have you done this?
Yes, I'm done.
Okay. Okay, Cho Zhang, can you please put in, actually, I will delete what, so we don't get too confused. I will delete what.
I don't think you need to delete it because maybe leave it and students can learn from the mistake.
Okay, that's a good idea.
So,
Thank you,
yes.
Mrs. Ha.
Mhm.
Thank you,
So
thank you, Mrs. Ha.
that's the right name on that. It's
Yeah.
okay. Yeah. For
Okay.
example, Cho Zhang, now you need to write the Cho Zhang, that's all. And then they can see again the yeah, the writing. Right?
So yes, that's a very good idea. Thank you,
Yeah.
Mrs. Ha.
Okay. Châu Giang con dán lên đấy, con dán lên trên bài đấy. Con đang có cái đường link rồi đúng không? Yeah, okay.
Okay, do you know what to do, Cho Zhang?
Yes, I will
Okay.
paste in.
Can you do it now?
Yes, I can.
Okay.
And everybody, I know we only have 10 minutes to go, so this will probably be the last one. We will do the rest next time.
So I will like post the link about my narrations, or I copy all of the.
Or maybe you can copy and paste in the chat and the teacher
Yes.
can take it. It's okay?
Yes.
Mhm.
Yes.
Okay, let me know when you've pasted it, Cho Zhang.
Okay, maybe. Okay. So teacher, you can click on the link she sent you. Okay, I mean, yeah, I can see everything.
Okay, okay, I see the link. So if,
Mhm.
Mrs. Ha, so if I click on this link,
Yeah, just click on the link. It's okay.
okay.
Yeah.
All right. Is that right, Mrs. Ha? Everyone,
think
you
so.
can
I
see
think so.
this?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay, Cho Zhang.
Mhm.
Go away. All right, hang on. I just have to move your pictures out of the way, which are blocking what Cho Zhang has to say. All right. So, Cho Zhang.
Yeah, you click on the or maybe share screen, show them.
All right. Can you see this, Mrs. Ha, or not?
How about that, everyone? Because I think I'm looking at the 01. A conclusion is yes. So it is a Khánh task, not your writing.
Okay, so you can't see Cho Zhang's writing?
I can see online when I clicked on the link she sent. But on the screen,
Yes.
now is like a Ha Khánh writing task, not Cho Zhang.
Not Cho Zhang. Okay.
Yes. Maybe you just move up and down. Okay.
Move up and down?
Yeah, it move up and
Oh,
down.
Yeah, I have. So on my screen at the moment, I can see Cho Zhang's writing. I can see it.
Yeah, you can see it. Okay.
Because I clicked on the link.
Mọi người nhìn thế nào nhỉ? Mọi người nhìn thấy bài của Châu Giang không?
Để con paste cho.
Ok, con paste rồi. Thank you. Được chưa? Vì bảo thầy move cái chuột lên xuống thôi mà. Mà tại sao Châu Giang?
Bài nó có hiện đấy bác, ở trong con vào hẳn trong file.
Có trong file thì có rồi. Okay, I think I just read about what Châu Giang write. Châu Giang
I think you just need to move the screen down.
Yeah. Teacher Rick, and you
Yes.
just move up and down the part. This will be okay. Because
Okay.
everything is inside already.
Okay, so everyone can see?
Yes,
Or have you?
we can
Okay.
see, but you just move up and down on the screen.
Or you should try to reload the page so the message will.
Maybe you refresh the link.
Okay, if I refresh the link.
Yeah.
Okay.
If you refresh the link.
Okay, I've refreshed the link now. See what happens.
Okay, yeah. Or maybe it's much better you share again, or you click share again. You share the link.
Okay, has that made any difference? So I've refreshed the page. Can you see it now or not?
It's the same.
Still the same.
I think you share your wrong tab.
Yeah, maybe. Okay, yeah. Oh, you share again.
I try share again.
Yes, it's okay. So now it's
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay, so you can see that now, and you can see me move up and down. Okay, good. Okay. All right. Sorry for the hold up, everybody. All right. Cho Zhang, can you hear me?
Yes, I can.
Okay, good. All right. So again, ABC, people have different, it is widely perceived the distance of human life and reports is absolutely okay. So again, Cho Zhang, before I correct your English, again, for the introduction, you are writing too much. Okay, remember, again, I will say these are just meant to be notes. So you don't need, at this stage, you don't need to write all of this out. All right. All you need to do, as I said before, is just simply write, paraphrase the task or paraphrase the question. You just write those words to yourself. And then you just write whether you agree or disagree. Okay, that is all you need to do when you are making notes for the introduction. Contacting and reading articles or something equivalent can bring several benefits for us. Okay, so this part is good, Cho Zhang. Okay, you mentioned you're going to talk about the benefits, all right, of reading articles or knowing about news. All right, this sort of thing you can save for the essay itself. All right. Moreover, it can help to expand our what are you saying here, Cho Zhang?
Like how to expand our relationship. We don't have end. I don't know.
Yeah. Okay. It helped to expand our relationships. All right. So these sentences that you have written in bold, Cho Zhang, these are fine for notes. Okay. These are fine for the notes. And these are things that you are going to explain more in the essay. Okay. But just for writing the notes, these are fine. All right. In paragraph 2, in spite of the above mentioned agreement, there are numerous reasons why some people think watching or reading articles or something equivalent are wasteful. Okay, I don't think agreement is quite the word. I think it should be something more like, in spite of the above mentioned advantages would be a better word, I'm thinking. Not agreement. Okay, Cho Zhang, that should be something like advantages. You've been talking about the advantages of being up to date with news. So it should be advantages, not agreement. Okay. Another potential pitfall would be, and that's fine, that's all you need to write in the notes at this stage. Okay, you can talk about the potential pitfall when you write the essay. Okay, and conclusion. In sum, Cho Zhang, what were you going to write?
It's gonna be like the overall of all the discussions I want to talk about.
Okay, I understand. So you would just write something like summarize my arguments. All right. So for this part of the exercise, all you need to do is write something like summarize my arguments or summarize the benefits, something like that. All right. Thank you, Cho Zhang. And again, thank you, Mrs. Ha. I will leave all these here. All right. And we will come back to them next time. Okay. All right. All right, everyone. So it is past. It is time to end the lesson for today. Who can't I see? Min Duk, I can't see you. Okay, now I can. Thank you. So thank you for leaving your cameras on. I think it is much better. It's been much easier for me actually to see you and to see you while I can listen to you. All right, makes me feel much more involved with you, which I think is a better thing. Just the same as if we were all in the classroom together. Okay, Zung Ha, what are you doing for the rest of today?
I will prepare for my next class in the afternoon.
Oh, Zung Ha, what is your next class?
In the evening.
Yes, what is your next class?
Is math class.
Wow, he study very early.
Yeah, you're studying a lot, Zung Ha. Okay, I hope you get to have a rest sometime. Okay. Duk, what are you doing for the rest of today?
I'm just going to relax, and then in the evening I gonna watch Premier League with my father.
Okay, good. That's great. Okay, Nok, what are you doing for the rest of today?
I'm gonna finish my essay, my writing test 2 essay, I think.
Okay, all right. You are very busy too. Okay, and finally, Tone, what are you doing for the rest of today?
I haven't decided what I'm going to do.
Okay, good. You don't have to do any more study, I hope.
Yeah.
You can relax. All right. Okay, everyone. So thank you again for your attention this afternoon. I hope you all have a relaxing afternoon, those of you who aren't studying. Mrs. Ha tells me that you have Independence Day coming up in Vietnam, so there won't be any class next Sunday. Is that correct, Mrs. Ha?
Yes, and so next week we will be off.
Next week we will be off.
Yeah, off. Okay.
Okay. All right. Next week. So I will see you again in 2 weeks. In 2 weeks, we will continue going through the rest of these notes, all right, for the structure for this essay. So if you haven't done it yet, please do so sometime in the next couple of weeks, because this is a good chance for me to check your writing, both to check that you are doing the task correctly, just writing notes for the structure, and also obviously to check your English, the notes that you are writing. All right, any questions about any of that?
Có bạn nào có hỏi nhỉ? Tức là xin lỗi một chút nhé, tức là vì giống như là Minh Bảo Ngọc rất là chăm chỉ, hầu như tuần nào Bảo Ngọc cũng gửi cho thầy một bài thầy chữa và thầy cũng forward lại hết cho bác xem đây rồi. Để cho nên là các bạn khác ví dụ như là toàn chắc là toàn bận cả luyện đấy nữa đúng không? Luyện sát nữa đúng không? Cho nên rất là bận đúng không? Thế nhưng mà nếu mà có ý định mà thi IELTS thì chắc con cũng lại phải tranh thủ thời gian để con viết thôi, xong gửi thầy chữa cho nhá. Còn Hà Khánh chắc chắn là phải cố gắng hơn Hà Khánh ạ. Hà Khánh thì đến xác định thi về toán nó lại còn có mục đích khác nữa, nó học sát chứ gì đấy nữa ấy. Nhưng mà như Hà Khánh thì phải tập trung hết mức vào cái việc mà giống như Ngọc tập trung vào để luyện viết, xong là gửi cho thầy chữa bài cho nhá. Và thầy rất là, nói chung thầy rất thoải mái, thầy chữa cho Cẩn Bắc nhìn thấy bài của thầy chữa cho Ngọc cực kỳ cẩn thận từng tí một đó. Thì Hà Khánh phải tranh thủ lên nhá. Mấy tuần sau chúng mình sẽ nghỉ ngày lễ mùng 2 tháng 9. Chúc mọi người có ngày nghỉ vui vẻ nhá. Ok, thank you everyone.
All right, thank you everyone. Okay, hope you have a happy Independence weekend next weekend. All right, I will see you in 2 weeks. 2 weeks.
Bảo Minh sợ bị phạt mất 10.000, 20.000 đúng không? Làm vài hội, nhưng gửi lại cho Hà Phương một bác nhé, không phải gửi cho bác nhé. Ok, thank you con. Ok, thank you everyone.